Hello, fellow traders. 'Tis I, the Rumpled One. Today's topic, I thought we'd do a little how-to. How to use the Tro Multimeters. This one over here is probably the one that, I don't know, it's probably been downloaded 4,000 or 5,000 times, maybe more. It's the Tro Multimeter candle color. And what it allows you to do is see the candle colors on all the chart periods without having to look at all the charts. So you can see here M1 is green and the M1 candle is green. M5 is green. M15 is red. And in the latest version, I put in the code so whichever chart period you're looking at it, it'll have a different color. Now, one thing about the indicators, see TRO multimeter candle color, is that I try to write my indicators with as many user options as possible so you can customize it to the way you like. And the important things on this particular one, you have your colors, your up color, your equal color, your down color, and then you have your bar label color, which is just the name of the indicator, and then the chart period color right there. The thing to know is to shift up and down, because see, you can stack these meters and build your own custom. I think I've written probably 100 different multimeters based on different indicators, and some things like stochastics and RSI and others that I've designed and come up with. The show heading, if you stack them, you only have it on the first one, and I've got it set up so the candle color one usually sits up at top with the shift up and down of 0. So you can see here that the monthly is also green. Now, how do you use this in trading? Well, if you're a quote-unquote trend trader, I say that tongue-in-cheek, but a lot of times what you'll want to do is buy into the pullbacks. And so you can see here between M15 and M30, we have a pullback. So that tells you if you want to buy into the pullback, then you need to be on the M15 chart, because you see you want it to go up green, and then you're looking for a point of reversal to get in with your trend, the week, the day, the hour. So I hope that is clear. So in other words, these candles are going against these candles. So recently, price has been moving up, but overall for the long haul, price has been moving down, as you can see by this chart. So you see price now is trying to move up. If you look on an M1 chart, you can see it. It's starting to make higher lows. Hasn't really made a higher high yet, but it looks like it wants to. So that's how you use the candle color multimeter to assist you with the trading. Now let's move on. I've got a couple other multimeters that I loaded here. This one's the previous midpoint, which is one of my old favorite trades. So you can see here we've got it loaded up. We turn the heading off. It's the indicator name. And we shifted it 15 pips, or not 15 pips, but we use a shift of 15 to move it down. Otherwise, it's right on top of the candle color multimeter. And once again, you can select your colors. And we also have the, I call it indicator 2, but actually it's a moving average multimeter. You can tell it the moving average period if you want to shift it, the type. So I'm using a 5 period on an EMA, and I'm using the close as the price. So it's just like if you're coding, it's this very same thing. Once again, you've got your shift up and down, and you see it's at 30, My bar, I have different label colors here and other different colors because I like the blue is up, is moving up, and the magenta is going down. I just like to have the different colors because if all I'm looking at is red, green, then it's just like, well, what's that indicator telling me? But I know this one, since it's a calculated price versus just the pure price, I want to have different colors. And so how I use this, it's the exact same way. You can see here that we were in a price was going down over the long haul, but in the short run it's starting to change and move back up. And the previous mid, I actually have an indicator called TRO mid dots. And what it'll do, it'll place a dot. The aqua colored dot right here is the current midpoint, and the magenta colored or purple dot is the previous. And I like to take trades when they're cutting through the previous candle's midpoint. So you can see here this one came up and came shot right back down. And I also use it as an exit strategy. In other words, if I was short in this particular trade and I see price coming up above the previous midpoint, that's my exit. Because you can see here, see, price didn't close above the previous midpoint till here. So if you would have shorted right here when price reversed, had a change, candle changing color, price reversed, if you would have gone short right there at that midpoint, you could have ridden that trade down. Actually, you would have gotten out. Nope, it didn't close above that one. Didn't close above that one. Where was it? Right here. That would have been a nice run. So that's how you use the TRO multimeters. And like I said, I have a bunch of them, and they're in the TRO Build 600 motherload file. You know where to find it. I won't even mention it on my video because since I post these videos on different sites, they might frown on me talking about other sites. But hey, Google TheRumpledOne and you'll find it. And you can see I've got the bulls, the bears, the bias, control. Some of these I even forgot what they do. Fractals. I've got the heat, the HA, the highest open, lowest open, higher high, higher low. There is one here that's pretty cool. The old Jack O and James 40, MACD, market, Mighty One reversals. The new high low. That is another indicator I like to use from time to time. It shows you if price is making a new high or low. So that was 0, 15, 30. So we need to put this one at 45. And so you can see here, it'll come up in bright lime or bright red if it's making a new, if it's making a higher, lower low. So right there you see on the 1 minute, it just pushed a lower low. Did you see right there when it went bright red? So that indicator, you can see what price is doing on all the different time frames. So I hope that helps. And let me know once again what I can do to make these videos better, because it's not what you trade, it's how you trade it. TheRumpledOne signing out.